Steve Taylor's High School Stars of the Week. I'm Nick Marconi here with Steve Taylor, Tom Cole, and Tara Crosby. We got a great show for you today. We even got somebody that was highlighted on ESPN's Top 10. Guys, tell us what you got.
As always, thank you, Nick, for the awesome introduction. And yes, we are back with an unbelievable show. And I say unbelievable because SportsCenter, talking about a local student athlete right here in our backyard. We're talking about Anthony Wayne Napoleon. Last second, half court, buzzer beater shot, something that's only scripted in movies.
Right.
Happened right here. Talk about Anthony Wayne and the lady basketball team and what they did.
You're right, boss and Cross. Elise Bender for Anthony Wayne. They're down 2 with 1 second left. They have the inbounds at the half court. So you got one tick, right? So it's a catch and shoot. If you don't catch and shoot, it's a done deal. So she catches it and she heaves it. I mean, it's a half court shot, and she had an angle on it, like a triangle angle to the backboard, and she banked it off the board in. They win the ball game. It was number 2 top play on ESPN.
Wow!
Which is pretty cool, quite honestly.
Yes.
And
I want to say too, I watched the SportsCenter Top 10.
Yeah.
It should have been number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1 was cool. It was women's college hockey, overtime, sliding goal. I think that shot though from half court should have been number 1.
I think you're right, boss. It was an incredible play, and they beat the Napoleon girls who won the state championship last year. So that even makes it more dramatic because they're still a very good team. And throwing to you, Cross, I'm sure this happened to you a number of times. It happened to me once in my life to shoot a basket to win the game on the last second. And it's something I never forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like I could replay it in my mind. Like I remember, it's like slow motion. You remember? Has it happened to you, Cross?
Oh yeah, on several occasions, Tom. Fortunately for me, it has. But the unbelievable thing about that is, it's just such a thriller to win a game like that. But the unfortunate thing is, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of ironic thing about it.
You know what I liked about that play too is it was a design play.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't just like they got lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, the shot maybe. I mean, she even said, I think she said she chucked it up there.
Right.
So she did, but it was a design set play.
Yeah.
They got her open. They did a little screen. Boom, she got it. Threw it up there.
You're spot on, boss, and Cross knows this. With 1 second on a catch and shoot, it's got to be perfect. I mean, there's no hesitation.
Yes.
If there's any hesitation at all, getting it,
Yes.
it's over. And you have to be able to literally catch and shoot.
And I just wanted to add on to that, Tom. You remember this, maybe Steve, you may too as well. We were playing in the semifinals against Scott High School.
Yeah.
At weight, and Mr. Frank still, we were winning the guy, but we were winning at the time at one point, and he shot a 25-footer all net to send the game into overtime, and we lost. So yeah.
See, look at talk about remembering. You remember the good.
You do.
You might remember the bad. You got both sides of it, but I bet you she's always going to remember that shot for the rest of her life.
Oh yeah.
Well, Larry Bird in a big game, and he played in a million big games. 1 second on the clock, inbounds from the side, and they're playing the Indiana Pacers. I think it was the Pacers, and the guy that was guarding him, and they went to their timeout, and the guy was kind of getting in Bird's face as he was going to the timeout. He said, "Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do." He said, "This spot right here, I'm going to get the ball there, shoot it in your face, and win the ball game." And he pointed the spot where he was going to catch it. He did just what you talked, boss. They did the little curl around, and he got to that spot. Yep. The guy was guarding him, caught it in exactly that spot, shot it, beat him, and walked into the locker room. So,
Awesome.
Game winners are cool.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of fun. Fun to watch, too.
Yeah,
They are indeed.
Hey, we're moving on. We're actually heading over to Perrysburg High School, and we're going to talk about a wrestler that is, I believe, been on the show before.
Yes.
Because how do you forget Marcus Blaze, right?
He's on fire.
He's on fire. But unbelievable young man and wrestler over at Perrysburg. You got some more info?
Yeah, boss. They had their 50th Perrysburg Wrestling Invitational Tournament, which is one of the renowned tournaments in northwestern Ohio. Yep. And Marcus just happens to be, I don't know, Marcus, we want you to work a little bit harder because we don't think you've peaked yet. He's 26-0. Yeah. Okay, so, matter of fact, Cross wants to wrestle you. I think Cross can take you down. 26-0. He was one of the tournament highlights, and congratulations to you, Marcus.
And Tom, I would actually do that. I would take on that challenge, but here's the deal with that. You have to wrestle him first, and I will follow you.
I got to go to the heavyweight mat. Quite honestly, I don't know. I'll be wrestling the big boys.
But congratulations, young man. Anytime you compete in a high school sport, and you're undefeated,
yeah,
that's work.
Yeah, that's right.
look out, right? Look out. We'll
Yes.
see big things as he continues
Yep.
on with this season.
Yep.
We always talk about wrestlers, talk about
They're tough,
work,
man.
hard work, tough guys too, and putting in a lot of time.
You were a hell of a wrestler, weren't you?
No, sir.
Oh,
I
I
got
thought you
beat
were.
up by a lot of wrestlers.
You know, the mantra is never ever fight a wrestler.
Nope.
Right.
You know,
We talked
it's
about
one
that.
thing to
Yes.
fight somebody as a boxer,
Yep.
you know, but a wrestler gets you on the ground, it's
And
over.
it's
done.
It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You might as well tap out right now. It's a done deal.
All right, we're moving over to Central Catholic.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Lady Fighting Irish. They're
Yes.
moving up in the state polls, and talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, congratulations to the Lady Irish. They're having a great season. Boston Cross, they moved up to number 6 in the Division II rankings in the
Yes.
Wow.
state. So, good things ahead for them. Lady Irish, great job.
And I have to give a big shout out to Coach Erica Haney. She won a national championship for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
She's locally from here.
Right.
And that must be amazing for her and her life story to come back to Toledo and coach at the high school that she played at.
Oh, that's
after
great.
her legacy and everything else. And she knows what she's doing.
Absolutely.
She is 6-0 right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Great way to bring that up.
Yes.
It's so true to see people coming back.
Yes.
They talk about the brain drain and
Right.
things in Northwest Ohio.
Right.
Here's somebody who did great things coming back, and now she's helping out all these young ladies at Central, and
Right.
she's making a name. So,
And she has a talented team.
yeah.
But you can't just do it with a talented team. You have to have good coaching too. So she's a great coach.
Congratulations. We want to keep watching them roll, right?
Yes.
Early season, but big things for Central. We know it'll happen. All right, we're going to wrap up the show with an awesome event over at Winterfest, right? Like, what'd you say? Very cool pun intended.
Yeah. It was very cool.
We got the cool as ice
Yeah.
Winterfest going on over
Yeah.
there at Fifth Third Field, but I think a lot of people got to enjoy all sorts of hockey. I know a
Yes.
lot of high schools, a lot of youth games were going on over there, so just a great thing for downtown Toledo.
Yes, it really
You're right,
is.
Steve. And for the people that don't know, every winter, well, they took a break during the COVID, but now they're back. They build a hockey rink inside Fifth Third Stadium, outside, I should say. And they freeze the water, do it right on the field, and then they have hockey games, and they invite college teams. I know Adrian College played in it, a number of college teams. The number of high school teams played in games. So you're sitting outside, you're watching hockey, drinking hot chocolate and enjoying it. And then they invited the little ones, the little peewee guys and gals in their full hockey regalia, and the pictures of them skating and scoring goals and people cheering. It was one of the cooler things I've seen. So congratulations to Fifth Third
Yes.
for the Winterfest, and a great job and a great event for young kids. Do you think you remember that as a young kid?
Right. Talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
the shot.
Out on
Yeah.
Fifth Third
You remember
Field, on the hockey rink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something you'd always remember.
And we would be remiss if we wouldn't mention the work that the groundkeepers put in.
Oh, good call.
Because I
Yep.
think they dig up the field
They
every
do.
year and replace that with
They
the
do.
ice rink.
That's
So
exactly right.
congratulations.
Yeah.
They've done a great job. It's
Yep.
just great for our entire city of Toledo.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it really is. It's a cool event.
Yep. Obviously a star, not a high school star, but a star for our community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big things they put on every year. It's a lot of fun to go to. So,
Yep.
way to go. Yep. And hey, we got to give a shout out too. Obviously not a high school star, but Chuck Ely,
Yes.
well-known, undefeated University of Toledo graduate. Obviously just got named that he is long overdue, but going
Right.
to be in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Right.
Congratulations, Chuck. A well-deserved honor, and we know that's something that a lot of local people have been pushing
Right.
for and looking for a number of years. So congratulations, definitely a star, a local star in our community.
Right. And I wanted to bring something up real quick, boss. I think a couple months ago you suggested that to me and Tom. You approached us and said, we have to do something about getting Chuck here. So are you keeping this quiet? I mean, I'm
Hey,
sure
people
you have
behind the
some
scenes
kind of
been working a
influence
long
with
time.
that.
This
Yes.
is all on Chuck Ely
Right.
and all what he did in that college football to be well deserving in that Hall of Fame.
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
It's kind of a nice thing when a wrong has occurred for all of these years. I mean, Chuck quit playing in that would be 71 maybe. All of these years have gone by, and they right the wrong.
Yep.
And you never lose a game. You're 35-0,
Yes.
and you go to 3 Tangerine Bowls and win those.
Yeah.
You never lost a game in high school, and then go to the Canadian League and win the championship your first year. What else do you need on a resume?
Pretty good resume, yeah. Pretty good
Exactly.
He was out on a technicality, which you guys know this.
Yep.
They needed you to be an AP or UPI All-American. Well, he was a Sporting News All-American, but not an API or UPI. So it's a technicality. And they kept them out for all of those years. So to right or wrong, great Toledo community man, a great friend to Taylor Automotive and
Yes.
Steve and Cross. So Chuck, number 16, congratulations.
Good job. Yep. Thanks for tuning in. As always, let us know who you'd love to see highlighted on our show. There are so many young people in our community that are doing great things on the court, in the community, in the classroom. We'd love to recognize them on our show. As always, too, big shout out to Marco's Pizza. It's a new year. It's a new Tom. There's a lot of pizzas to be given away for at least a few weeks. So send in the recommendations, right? Because you guaranteed your Marco's Pizza before what, maybe 3 weeks into the new year when the pizzas start getting mowed down again. That's all I got. That's all I got.
I think that's all I've got, to be honest with you.
Have a good one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.
Thank you.